When man fell, in fact, the whole world is made in the image and likeness of God. When man fell, we lost the likeness. We still had the image. We could no longer operate like him because we lost the power that makes us operate like him. When you get born again, then you start growing in the likeness. Right? That's what the likes of Billy Graham will call the prevenient grace. That you need to tap into it before you can unleash saving grace. One day we'll talk about all that. Also, as some of your own poets have said, we are also his offspring. That's the poet who said that, right? In Athens. Therefore, since we are, it took it from what they know, right? Since we are the offsprings of God, we ought not to think that divine nature. When you read Peter, what is the purpose of all the promises of God? That we might be partakers of his divine nature. Not to buy a Lamborghini. I was watching a documentary of Arsenal players this week. They were asking them, what was your dream when you were young? What was your dream? And then one of the defenders said, man, you don't know how much I wanted to buy a Lamborghini. He said, I bought it 2 years ago. I've sold it. I've sold it. Whatever you are believing God for now, when you have it, you believe for another one. I've told you my story. Every time I want to buy a car, I begin to see it everywhere. It's as if they just flood the town with it. He said, it's always been there. It's your heart. Whatever you are believing God for, you begin to see those who have it. It's everywhere. Everywhere. And I told you, whatever you love will control you. Right? Whatever you love. If you love your wife will control you. There's no man on earth that the wife doesn't control. Olumide, is it true? It's true. Except you don't love your wife. There's nothing you do, you put her first. How will she think about this? Is it true, Shagu? Yeah, is your boss. I can't turn around. We're just deceiving ourselves. If you love God, he will control you. The reason God is not controlling you, honestly, you don't love him. By raising him from the dead.